Oh, this doesn't look real safe, Kate. If you don't mind me saying, I don't like those exposed charges. I feel very unsafe right now. I guess I'm gonna have to run back up here when I'm done as well. That's gonna suck. Oh no, I'm not, because I'm about to drop down, which means I can't come back.
Here's the upload node.
Yeah, I sense a problem though. I sense a very big problem. How do you get there? Kate? This is ground? I had no idea. Oh man, I thought it was a gap. So I was like, okay, maybe I have to go around the long way and go around the outer rim, but no. No.
Give me a moment.
I am the only one who can get you home.
That's what you told me last time.
You will never
You need to be original custodian.
Something is wrong.
Oh, don't tell me that.
reinforcing barrier encryption.
I don't want to hear that. Come on, lady.
He
Get your
is
shit together.
resisting.
Well, no
I will need more
shit.
time.
Well,
Releasing special-
you don't have any extra time, lady. Okay, forget that. You got plenty of time. Take your time. Oh, well, that's just mean. Okay, door number 2. Do you have a... Do you have a
Have to
worker as
hold
well?
on until I'm done.
You were nowhere near me, but you still managed to hit me.
Almost there. Hold on.
Ha! Poison to the face, bitch. Take it. Oh. I hate these guys, though. You have appalling aim, sir.
Done. The barrier is down. We should be able to access the vessel now. We should head back to my facility. The
Okay.
recompilation of the Matrix should be done by now, and the seed should be ready.
I'll take your word for it. I have no choice but to trust that you have done your job correctly. So that I can then do my job of implanting it in his cranium. Wait, he doesn't have a head. He has like a sphere looking thing, but I know that's his head. Where am I putting the seed? In his chest? I don't actually know what I'm doing with this seed. I hope Apparition Lady will give me some better instructions closer to the time. No, Kate. Please climb. Don't roll. I'm just trying to be efficient here and you're ruining my efficiency. You're actually making me take longer. It's very impolite of you. Is that everybody? A little toxicity's not going to kill me. Which way am I actually going? Am I going this way or am I going the other way? Oh, Jesus, I don't know. Up that... I don't know how I got here. Did I come down this way? I have no memory of this. The answer is no, I didn't come this way. What's the point in giving me ability points? I can't do anything with them. I'm fully... I can't, like, double up, yo. What? That's so awkward. Why do you keep... That's gotta be something wrong with the game. Why would you keep giving me points I can't use? Oh. This is a dead end. Right. Okay. It's a very long dead end. Oh, it doesn't even let me run down the waterfall. That's just mean. I'm getting closer. Oh wait, poison works on you guys. Oh hello. Well, I didn't bring you to this party, sir. Yeah, I didn't bring you to this party. They're gonna reform? Yes, they are. Just die. Alrighty, as we were. I think we're going this way. I think.
So, I have a question. If you can resurrect me, why not just resurrect your people?
Our physiology is more complex than yours. We can't replicate our neural system.
Should I be insulted about that?
I see. Just lesser creatures then, like us.
You're not lesser, Kate. If anything, you've showed me how resourceful and capable your kind is. But you're also very young as a species. Still simpler, but not less worthy.
Is this the way I'm going? Oh, we're back here. I mean, I know where I am, but is this the way back to the thingy? It's looking promising. Back to the lab, where we get our mysterious seed. If I know how to get to the lab, this is... Wasn't it the lab in a wintry space? This is not a wintry space. This feels odd. Oh, the lab! I'm thinking of Hermes and its lab. Oh, you mean your lab? Yes, no, I remember this. I do remember.
The recompilation is complete. The seed is ready, and the barrier is down.
Looks like a meta-heater.
Take it. One final thing remains. You need the master access to activate the monolith connection to the vessel.
Okay. What kind of battle am I expecting with the vessel, though?
Connectome transfer complete.
Naya. That's her name, Naya.
Ready. I will store her essence in the nanomachines, the same ones the custodian is using to induce mutations. However, these will not mutate the host. Instead, they will graft my connectome onto their genetic structure.
Is this you here?
This is... you.
In a way. Her name was Naya. She was a scientist, and one of the custodian's creators. She always looked at the universe with eyes wide open. But her hunger for knowledge, her desire to unlock the code made her blind. And for that, she and those around her paid the ultimate price.
But why are you dissociating from her?
Before her demise, she realized that the custodian would not stop with her people. She learned of his plans to reach across the stars and find new species, new specimens to experiment on. Her own kind was responsible for their fate, but not these people. Naya couldn't bear the guilt for them as well. So she created another entity, similar to the custodian but smaller in scope, made out of just one connectome, her own. She gave the entity her mind, but also her heart.
So you're a clone of her, essentially. You're a
purpose
clone.
of this entity would not be to find
A
the
digital
code of
clone.
life, but rather to aid life. To aid you, Kate.
That is why you dissociate. Okay, that makes sense.
She created me. Naya made me in her image, and out of her own neural map. Her knowledge, her memories, her being. I became a whisper of what she once was. And then I was imprinted to you, through nanomachines in your body, inserted when you were resurrected for the first time.
After I died in the Hermes crash.
Yes, only these nanomachines did not mutate you. Instead, they brought us together. They put me in your mind.
Still doesn't tell me how I got out of the plane.
See, Naya
Ship.
could not stop the experiment, as the custodian had already taken full control. But she was able to give you a special state within it. Using the nanomachines, she gave you the status of a control variable. The system would restore you in case of death or mutation, and keep you as a constant, alive and unchanged. Naya hoped this would give you a chance to stand against the custodian and protect your people against him. She was right. And now, you must take the fight to him. You just need the master access. Once it is consumed, you will be able to reach the vessel and reach his core.
How do I get this master access?
You already have it. I am the master access. Go to the monolith. I will do the rest. I just wanted you to see her before I go. I wanted you to see me.
I'm glad you did, Naya.
I see you. I don't know that I like Earth being like the first test planet. Like the planet that he was constructed on obviously was the first target, but beyond that, Earth was the first target after that. I kind of prefer the stories where these aliens have taken on countless other planets first and killed them, and then have turned their eyes on Earth. That seems cool. Having us being the first target is kind of less cool. I don't know. I just feel like a guinea pig. I don't like it. I feel inadequate somehow by having them pick us so quickly compared to other more advanced specimens. Okay, back to the monolith. I think if you sprint into one of those thingies, those ledges, she should
I will
auto
put the coordinates to the
vault
vessel
over
and
it.
grant you master access. This will consume me,
Okay.
and I will not be able to aid you.
Can you give me
further.
further instructions on what I'm doing with the seed before you go?
Naya.
The custodian is aware you're coming. He will defend himself.
Of course
you
you will.
must insert the seed into
Okay, it is his core.
which will destroy both him and the vessel.
And likely me.
You will die,
Yep.
but the system should restore you back on the planet.
Even if it doesn't, at least it will have saved Earth.
However, the custodian was right, Kate. This will also destroy your means of getting back to your world.
No!
We don't have a choice. We'll find another way back to Earth. The
You
custodian
don't even know
must
where
be
you
stopped.
are.
Agreed. I will leave something for you. A parting gift. Maybe it will show you a path back home.
Tell me how
You'll
to find the
it in
metahedron.
Miles after your battle. I am sad I won't be around to see you defeat the custodian. But after watching you all this time, I have no doubt you will prevail. I believe in you.
Actually,
Kate, your people have
yeah,
such
whatever.
potential.
Speaking of the
Do not
metahedron,
repeat our mistakes,
is it still
but
suspended
never
above
stop
Earth,
searching for
or has it
answers.
disappeared?
Never stop being hungry for knowledge. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Naya. Thank you for everything.
I have all these questions that the game just won't answer. Metahedron. So we are going to the metahedron. So if she says I have no way of going back home, that means it's not suspended above Earth. Although even if we destroy the metahedron, we're still in the space above Earth, and I can't breathe in space. Plus, Tamara's back here on this planet. She's not leaving, neither is Mike. So I guess I come back here afterwards. Okay.
This is the inside of the metahedron. It's mesmerizing.
Not the word I would use.
All right. Time to face the custodian. You've got this, Kate.
Not really, but you know, you keep telling yourself you do. Hello? Oh, he's not as big as I thought he would be.
You have proven yourself resourceful, human. I have decided to offer you a way back to your planet. A gift from one scientific mind to
Yes,
another.
you can destroy it still.
You will awaken on your homeworld. This will all be just a distant
What about my friends?
The remaining human specimens will suffice.
Oh, okay.
I am close to unlocking the code, fulfilling my mission. You will find solace in the fact that you were a part in one of the greatest discoveries in the history of sentient life.
That doesn't fill me with solace,
Leave
sir.
my friends here with you, monster. You're not surviving
See,
this.
her dead eyes make her look very unrealistic.
I prefer
least she
the
blinks.
optimal solution to this conundrum, one that would benefit all sides. But you leave me no choice. It's only a matter of time before I break the protection my creator granted you.
Hello, creatures I don't know how to kill. You're green. Does that mean acid works? You know, to eat away at the metal? I don't know. Cool, Gorilla Man. That's adorable.
Let's see how many of your deaths will be required to destroy you permanently.
Now, don't be like that. I don't have a way of killing you. According to this, the Omega. Oh! I don't even know where that aimed. It's gonna be a slow way to kill him.
Interesting.
Ooh! Okay. Armor. Leg armor. Bro. Hand him away. His core!
Parameter change.
Hand him away, dude. Excuse me. What, you? Oh, I got it. Okay, I was correct. Let's just keep aciding it up. You're making it very difficult on this battlefield, sir. Can I just point out? I've got, like, nowhere to go. Nice tush. Oh, shit. What the?
Circumventing.
There we go.
This will all
There we go.
be for nothing, human.
Oh no, I've still got this to do. His armor regenerates! Rough.
Far away from home.
Excuse me, sir. You're in my way. Get out of my way! Jeez Louise, you make life difficult. Where is my ammo source? There it is. Excuse me. Actually, no, I need that. What the hell? Why are you no use? I'm at full battery? Okay, don't know how that happened. I also just lost an excessive amount of health there. Oh! Something's actually trying to kill me over here. That's not very fun. Right. You're making life way too difficult for me. Get off! I hate the way it gets stuck on switching gun. Okay, he's dead.
The core is clear. Core access. This is it.
But like, if I accidentally do, I don't even know how it stays there for a while. So I can't hit tab to do what I want to do because it just gets stuck there. Very frustrating. Anyway, we're going this way. Up the ramp? Is that it? Do I have to fight the custodian?
Where am I?
But that doesn't look
Is
like
this the core?
I don't know. I don't see the custodian, which is
I
weird.
have to insert the seed.
I alone have the power to bring you back to your homeworld. Ending me will sever that possibility.
And save the
knowledge
entire
will be
world.
lost.
I'm
One
okay
of
with
the
that.
universe's greatest mysteries
Yeah, bro, you're just
will remain
monologuing.
locked forever.
Villain monologues are never that
Reconsider,
interesting.
human.
Hush you.
You will never see
Shoot.
your planet again.
Oh! I went into too many fires,
Richard
apparently.
Maya, you monster.
So it's not really the core of his body, it's just the core of his being. See, how is the metahedron visible from both Earth and their planet? I don't understand the logistics of this, guys. And boom. This way, you say. Ah, Hermes. You guys back here? Yep. Hi.
Kate! You're back.
Yeah.
Personal log. Mission Specialist Kate Ward. The entity known as the Custodian, the one responsible for everything that happened to the SCAR team, has been destroyed. His existence endangered not only members of my team, but potentially all of Earth as well. And who knows how many more worlds. He was a product of recklessness rather than malicious intent, but the consequences of his actions were tragic nonetheless. So many lives lost, including our mission commander, Richard Robinson. He will be dearly missed.
I don't think I got enough of a connection to the man.
Naya and
He
her
got one
people,
monologue and then he was dead.
creators of this place and of the Custodian, were, in many ways, similar to humans. Scientists, explorers.
Yes, no, she has pointy ears. To go with their pointy pauldrons.
They discovered something incredible. Something that might hold the secret to all life. Perhaps this was a mystery that was not meant to be unlocked so soon. Their fate should be a warning to us all, but not a deterrent. If anything, I now know that even in the vastness of universe, there are others like us. People looking for answers. That gives me hope, and makes the great distance from home just a little smaller. Naya left us her gift, just as she said. The monolith has the coordinates of a planet that I hope supports human life. I believe it to be Naya's homeworld.
Oh. And they're gonna help you get home?
What awaits us there? New dangers, new discoveries, perhaps even a means to return to Earth.
You know what beats being on this
These are all
shitty
unknowns.
planet?
But what is certain is that we stand together. Mike, Tam, and I. We are scientists. We are a team. We are scars. We will find our way home.
Okay, look. It's not a bad game. It just fails to be compelling for multiple points. And while I was watching that ending cinematic, I think I realized why I would have preferred if Earth was not the first target. I think it's because of the scope. By having other planets having died and been killed, not the planets, but the people on them and therefore the planets, before Earth, it increases the scope and the danger of the situation. By having us as the first target, it just kind of, it doesn't seem like it's that serious. Like, I know it is because the other this planet we're on is dead, etc., and, you know, we're all mutating and dying, and you know, I see the tangibles, but, like, I haven't seen it on a bigger scale. And that kind of increases the tension and the drama and the panic of, holy shit, that's going to happen to us? Showing us just this shitty barren wasteland with a couple of dead bodies doesn't really convey that. And even having Mike and Richard mutate still doesn't really give you that level of panic is the word I keep coming back to, but like the seriousness of the situation. The stakes, there you go, the stakes. I don't feel that they're as high as they would have been if we'd seen multiple planets and multiple peoples having been killed and experimented on in this endeavor. So I think you could have increased the scope and increased the stakes by increasing the scope. That's my problem with it. I finally figured out my problem was there. And in the end, again, most of my thoughts sort of solidified during that last scene. I feel like the story's there, but it's not, again, it's not compelling. Thanos made a fantastic villain because not only was he sympathetic, you could understand where he was coming from and why he was doing it. And like, I don't know if it was just understanding him or just empathizing with him or something from some point. You know, he's been through a bad life. I don't know. Him as a character made the Avengers movies just that much more intense. Here, we have an AI that he's only killed one lot of people for experiments and you're just like, eh. And the reason why he's doing it is to unlock the secret of life. And I'm just like, and? How is the secret of life the secret to life gonna benefit me? What does the knowledge get you? So I don't understand why we're in this massive death race when I don't understand the goal. Okay, you unlock the secret of life. Yay, go team. You reached a goal. Now what are you doing with it? So I think that's probably the biggest problem I have with this game. The stakes aren't high enough. I mean, yeah, we don't want to die, but like, shouldn't it be that we don't want him to get the secret of life or something? Like, it just, or explain the implications if he gets that, or you know, how cool it would be if we had that. I just am left feeling like, yay, yippee, go team. So they're the biggest problems I have. It lacks stakes and it lacks scope. It's all very small and meh. It really could have been heightened and given me more drama, more tension, more danger, more compelling reasons for the things we're doing. Yeah, I still want to know how she got out of the ship and lost her shirt. I still have not had an answer to this. Okay, so she died on the Hermes, that's great. Well, how did she end up so far from the Hermes? And then still, even if she was flung from the ship as it was crashing, how did she lose her fucking shirt? It makes no plot sense. I hate it. I hate all of it. I didn't like the clunkiness of the combat. That is evident right back from the first episode. Combat is clunky. I know towards the end I just stopped dodging because the shield just like absorbed that shit, but just combat is clunky. And as I've mentioned, enemies are like a block of matter. They're not just the matter is the body. There's a block around them. You can't dodge through spaces because their block blocks you from getting through. It's not very fluid. It's hard to maneuver around a battlefield in an effective way when you can't be creative in the way you're approaching the battles. So that's frustrating. I still never figured out how to deal with the creatures that need flame, but when they're wet. I still never figured out how I was actually supposed to kill them other than brute force because I was on easy. I never figured that out. So that was frustrating, not gonna lie. I kind of think the game should have been longer. I feel like it was a bit short, which to be fair, this is a cheaper game. This is not a full price game. Well, I mean, $60 feels full price to me, but given that game's now $100, which is absolutely obscene, this was a cheaper game, so it's okay that it wasn't as long. But I think given the story and the way it could have increased its scope, you absolutely could have had a longer, more involved story. You could have taken us to bigger and cooler places on this planet. We could have found out more about this planet rather than just figuring out about Naya. I feel like it limited itself there as well. I don't know if this is the first game by this company or what, or whether they just didn't have the money to do bigger and greater things. But I think the game would have benefited from being bigger and greater in that sense. To really, I don't mean that to be, oh, spend your money, it's going to be great and massive and huge. I mean, like, I wanted to be immersed in the planet. I wanted to know its history. I wanted to know the native creatures, the native flora, who these people were and what society they had. We didn't go through many of their ruins. We just sort of had technological spaces and then like organic spaces, i.e., you know, the flesh tunnels and stuff, and then a swamp and a cold region. Congratulations. But I see no evidence of the previous society there. And I wanted to explore that more. I wanted to know more about this planet we were on. I don't know where the fuck the planet is in the universe. I have no idea where it is. I still don't know how the metahedron was visible from both Earth and this planet, because this kind of thing has never been explained. It makes no sense. Just because it looks cinematic doesn't mean that it makes sense. So, yeah, I really wanted to explore the planet we were on and learn more about it and see the society as it was before it was destroyed by the custodian. I wanted to know more about the local wildlife, the local flowers and plant life and stuff like that, the local biomes and all of that. So I feel that it could have increased its length, its depth. There you go. It could have increased its depth to give us that kind of degree of interest. This game is very surface level. And that's why I said it's not a bad game per se. It's just it's so shallow, and it could have been so much deeper. It could have been a goddamn ocean, but it wasn't. I did like the elements reacted though. Going back to combat, the way the elements, like if you wet him and then electrified him, that had extra damage. That was cool. I think we could have done more with the elemental reactions than we did. Rather than going, hey, he's got fire sacks on his back. Use fire. Hey, he's got electricity socks on his back. Use electricity. I felt like you could have had more creative solutions to those problems by using like opposing elements, or elements that reacted with them in a certain way to do a certain type of damage. But you know, as I said, it's a very surface level game, so I can't really expect complexity. And then circling right back down to the end of the game, where she's all, but we have each other. It's me, Tam, and Mike. We are a team. We are scars. I'm sorry, but I have no emotional attachment to either Mike or Tamara. You didn't give me the emotional connection to them, the build-up, the investment in these people. So the fact that you're like, yes, we're going to this alien world and we're together, I'm like, I don't really care. They could have died and the ending would still have been the same, honestly, because I have no emotional investment in these characters. So again, the game would have benefited from having a longer story, have a more in-depth foray into this planet, which would have given you the opportunity to become familiarized with Tamara, to have Mike heal up, and then he could come out with us on our explorations to sort this place out. I don't know, taken more of a Mass Effect approach and just explored these planets. No, I haven't played Mass Effect, but I understand the general idea. So the ending doesn't hit the same way. It felt like it was meant to be real emotional, ending on, we are scars. But I just have no connection to any of you. Kate, I guess, because I followed you for a few hours. I know nothing about you, so I'm not too attached, per se. But I'm more attached than I am to the other two. So your ending monologue just kind of fell flat as a result. So, the end thoughts on Scars Above. Tremendous potential, a very interesting premise, some really good graphics, fantastic sky. I mean, your eyes were like butt dead. I can't handle a dead fish eyes. They were horrible. But it needed better scope, depth, stakes. Scope, stakes, depth. There you go. That's all it needed, and it didn't. So, it's a middling grade game for me, slightly lower than middling. So, if you guys want to play it, let me know. Maybe there's a different perception of the game if you play on a harder difficulty. Maybe. I don't know, but my comments aren't really from a combat difficulty standpoint. It's literally everything else I've commented on. So, I don't know that would have changed my opinion much at all. But if you stayed here through the end, thank you so much for watching Scars Above, and I'll see you next time.